We push ourselves all day, running on high gear, solving problems, and putting out fires. But when we finally hit the mattress, the brain refuses to power down. We tend to treat sleep like a light switch. We assume physical exhaustion automatically equals immediate rest. But look at this chart tracking nighttime biology. It shows cortisol levels and core body temperature running well above their normal baselines long after sunset. We crash into bed with our nervous system still flooded by daytime stress chemistry. As long as those metrics remain elevated, they act as a physical barrier. Your brain keeps bouncing off that chemical wall, completely unable to descend into the deep, restorative phases of sleep. To bypass that barrier, you have to initiate a deliberate, step-by-step de-escalation protocol. You have to actively force those markers down. Mastering your rest requires taking control of your body's chemistry and engineering the exact conditions that command it to sleep. The protocol begins exactly at 8 p.m. This is the absolute cutoff time where we stop reacting to the workday and actively start controlling our evening environment. Step 1 is the digital sunset. 3 hours before bed, we enforce a hard stop on all business emails, active Slack channels, and work-related digital inputs. Keeping those tabs open, even in the background, maintains a continuous low-level drip of stress hormones into your bloodstream. Severing that digital connection immediately signals your brain to shift out of high-alert survival mode. Fast forward to T-2 hours, we execute the spatial reset. You dedicate exactly 10 minutes to targeted physical cleaning. Wash the dishes in the sink, put away the laundry, or clear the clutter off your immediate workspace. Unprocessed messes in your line of sight act as visual noise. They increase your unconscious cognitive load because your brain is constantly tracking unfinished tasks. That cognitive load carries a strict biological penalty. Waking up to a chaotic room actually causes an artificial spike in your morning cortisol levels. By aggressively clearing both your digital feeds and your physical countertops, you remove the external triggers keeping your nervous system artificially elevated. At T-90 minutes, we introduce a biological intervention. You take a warm bath or a hot shower. People assume the heat of the water relaxes muscles and makes the body feel drowsy. But look at this thermal line graph detailing core body temperature. When you step out of the hot water into cool air, your core temperature takes a sharp plunge. That rapid drop intersects directly with a specific threshold marker, acting as an explicit biological signal for the brain to initiate sleep. Manipulating your temperature is a direct physiological hack. It bypasses mental resistance and forces your brain's internal clock into sleep mode. We hit the final countdown phase at 30 minutes. We move entirely away from physical inputs and execute a targeted psychological intervention. By this point in the evening, your working memory is overloaded with unwritten tasks, anxieties, and lingering thoughts from the day. The solution is a brain dump. You aggressively write down every single lingering task and stray thought onto a physical notebook. The physical act of writing purges those items from your working memory. It eliminates internal friction, ensuring a racing mind cannot sabotage the physical preparation you just completed. The true measure of this protocol hits the moment of waking. Stacking these targeted interventions removes the chaotic gamble of hoping you fall asleep. Rest becomes an engineered certainty because you dictate your own chemistry. The purpose of a tactical wind-down is to construct a complete biological reset. Aggressively mastering your night gives you the non-negotiable foundation to wake up with unmatched energy and dominate the next day.